to my channel, or if you are new here for the first time, then hello, welcome. In today's video, I am bringing you our closet transformation. I am so excited to finally be sharing with you the whole entire process from designing our closet, installing, and then bringing in all of our clothes to really give the full transformation. It is hands down one of my favorite projects we've done here in our home. It was very simple. You work with a designer who designs your space. Once you approve it, they ship everything to your house and you start setting everything up. We absolutely love how functional our closet is now. It is just amazing to have a space where we can really organize all of our clothing and shoes. I will have everything that I can linked in the description box down below for you. So if you would like to get your own modular closet in your home, make sure to check the description box. If you are not already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me over on Instagram. The link is down below. Thank you guys so much for being here as always and watching all of my videos. I truly appreciate all of the support. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Jumping right into the video, I wanted to give you guys a before look at our closet. So this is how we normally kept our closet. There was a few things on the floor, definitely was not super organized, but I wanted to give you a real life before shot so you could really see the full transformation of the space. Now, I will say that our builder did a pretty good job with this space. I'm very happy that our builder doesn't use wire shelving or anything like that. It just wasn't super functional, and you'll see as we go through the video and start to put the closet together how much more functional our new closet is. So now I'm going to share with you the design of our closet. So when you first start working with modular closets, you will be matched with a designer. They'll get some information about what you're wanting, and you can go back and forth on designing your closet. So this is what ours is going to look like. It was really helpful to have all of these images so we could see what our closet would look like completely done. They also give you measurements and everything like that, which I thought was also very helpful. So now that you've seen the design of our closet, we're going to start the demo process, which this was probably the easiest demo process we have done for any of our projects here in our home. It was not messy at all, and we actually did this on Easter. That's why I'm a little more dressed up for working on this project. We finished this process in a couple hours and it did leave some wall damage, but we really didn't need to repair any of the wall because a lot of the closet units were going to be covering it. Once we got all of the boxes inside, it was time to start building. My husband did all of the work here, so a huge shout out to him. He did such a good job. From what he said, this was definitely pretty straightforward and simple. Wasn't anything too crazy. It was just time consuming to put all of these different pieces together. For this whole entire project, both working full-time jobs, this took us a week to do, and our closet is fairly large, so if you have a smaller space, this could easily be done within a day, but because we were working our full-time jobs and this was a pretty large space to work with, it did take us a little bit longer. In the boxes, there was a manual, which you can see on the left side of the screen. It tells you how to build and install each of the different modulars that you've gotten for your custom closet. So this was very helpful for my husband, and once he did one of them, he instantly knew how to do all of them. We actually ended up getting a white backing to put on all of these different modular pieces that we were building just for a more custom and finished look. We did end up trimming out our whole entire closet as well, so I will show you that at the very end so you can see what the trim looks like. In my opinion, it just looks a lot more put together. Here my husband is installing the tracks for the drawers, and he is going to put those in on his side here in just a second. So you can see they are very easy to install, and now you have some drawers. We really wanted to incorporate a few drawers on each of our sides of our closet because we did have 2 dressers in here before, and we definitely wanted to get rid of those. So it's really nice to have everything built in and not have to have any extra furniture in our closet. Now we did also get some stickers to put over all of the little holes where you can adjust the shelving. We didn't want to fully fill them and paint over them just because we do want to be able to move the shelves still, but I will link those below for you. They're super inexpensive. Once all of the modular pieces are built, my husband is now looking for these studs on our wall. You're going to want to make sure to do this because you're going to drill into the studs to make sure that everything is nice and secure. Once you have found the studs, we're going to start hanging up the modular pieces, which was so exciting. We had to call in our neighbors, and thankfully they were here to help. There was 3 of them total that helped my husband hang these up. I personally don't think I would have been able to do this because I am not as strong as they are, but this did go really quickly. I did want to touch on the height that we hung these at. So it made it really easy because we got the feet to all of the modular sets. This just means that it goes all the way to the floor, so it's an extra piece so that the modular sets aren't just floating. We wanted to have as much storage as we could, so we decided to go with this option. When you do get the feet for these sets, it does make up the decision of how high you're going to install these. Made it very easy for us. We didn't have to do any thinking of how high we wanted them, so we really loved that. You can see here what the white backing looks like compared to the wall in the left part of the screen here. The bottom is the wall and the top you can see is the white backing we put on. I think it just looks a lot cleaner in my opinion. You're also going to want to make sure to drill holes to combine the 2 units as well. As you can see, my husband's doing that right now to secure everything together. I wanted to include a full video of my husband installing and building one of these drawers so you can see just how easy this is. For the drawer face style, we went with shaker. We have shaker cabinets all over our house, so we thought it would be best to keep that same design here in our closet. There are different options that you can pick from on their website. They seriously have so many great options to pick from. We also got a valet hook, which if you haven't heard of that, it is a little rod that you can install for steaming your clothes or even just planning out your outfit for the next day. We have already used this quite a few times and it is so convenient. I will show you here shortly what that looks like, but it was one of our favorite additions to our closet. For hardware, they do include single knobs to install that are a chrome silver color. We did not like them, so we went ahead and got our own hardware, which I will leave linked below for you. We initially wanted to get pulls for the drawers, but we found these and really liked them, and they went really well with the rest of our hardware that we have on our cabinets. One of the final things was to put all of our shelving in. So this unit right here is going to be for my shoes. I have one on each side of my area and it fit all of my shoes really nicely. I love that you can adjust these shelves too to whatever height you want for whatever you're going to be storing here. Once everything was installed, it was now time to start adding all of our clothing back in, which was my favorite part. I'm showing you how I organize my pajama drawer. I showed you earlier how I organized all my workout clothes. One of my friends actually showed me how to do this, and I like it so much more because you can actually see everything in your drawer instead of piling them on top of each other. This bottom drawer has all of my tank tops, and I ended up putting all of my swimsuits in here as well. I'm still hanging my pants the same way that I shared with you in one of my previous closet declutter videos. My friend also showed me how to do this, and I have loved how it looks in our closet, so I thought I would stick with it. Keeps all of the jeans up off the ground and gives you more space on the floor. On the right side, I'm going to put in all my jackets and sweatshirts. Living here in Colorado, we have a ton of warm clothing for the winter time, since it is like 8 to 9 months out of the year that we're wearing these things. So definitely have a lot. I could probably declutter a little more, but I absolutely love wearing sweatshirts. They're just so cozy and comfortable. I think one of my most exciting things about this new closet is the fact that I get to separate my short sleeve shirts and my long sleeve shirts. I could not be happier. It makes getting dressed in the morning so much easier depending on the weather or what I want to wear. I know where to look, and I have all of my clothing color coded so I can know where to go to. It just makes my heart so happy. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below if you color code your clothing and if you switch out your clothing depending on the season. I would love to know. For this middle section, I had to add some home decor because I could not help myself. I also put some of my purses and my hats, and then I also have my jewelry here as well. I really like the simple decor that I put at the top. I ended up just keeping this wooden tray with some simple decor on the top to give it a nice touch, but nothing that was too overwhelming. I think a majority of you will agree with me that you like a more simple look, but I would love to know which you preferred in the comments below. I had mentioned earlier that we put a valet hook in our closet, and this was one of the best decisions that we made. We steam our clothes quite a bit, so this is so handy for hanging up a shirt or pants and being able to steam our clothes right here in our closet. It's also great if you want to plan out your outfits for the next day so you can see what it will look like. Before I share with you the full reveal, I wanted to show you the stickers we use to cover up the little holes in our closet. Obviously it's not perfect, but I think it looks much better, especially from far away. It's harder to see them. I also wanted to share with you what the trim pieces looked like on the sides of the modular pieces. I think that it looks a lot more custom and built in. Now this is obviously optional, but I do recommend it. It is pretty simple and makes such a big difference. So here is the full reveal of our new closet for modular closets. We could not be happier with how this turned out, and I can't wait for you guys to let me know what you think in the comments down below. I will link everything that I can for you in the description box below. If you have any additional questions, make sure to write them in the comments and I will answer them for you. Thank you so much to Modular Closets for providing us with a beautiful new closet. And I want to thank you guys so much for being here for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to subscribe and follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!